Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to solve problem number 1685, sum of absolute differences in a sorted array. First, we will see the explanation of the problem statement, and the logic and the code. Now let's dive into the solution. So in this problem, we are given a nums array in a sorted order, and we need to find the sum of absolute differences, right? So for example, if we consider 2, we need to take the absolute differences with all other values and we need to add them, right? We need to sum them, right? So for example, we need to take difference between 2 and 3, right? That is one possible absolute difference we can take. Then we can take 2 and 5, right? So this is for only for the current value 2. So if we do this, we are going to get 1, and here we are going to get 3, right? We are going to get 4. So then we need to append this 4 in our result list, right? This will be the first value, that is for the current elements index, since we use 2 for this sum of absolute difference, right? Similarly, we need to try that one for 3 and 2, and then we need to try for 3 and 5. In the first index, that particular value will be appended, right? We can also do it for the current value itself, 2 minus 2, for example. But this is, anyways, it's going to be 0, so we don't have to do that. So we can just avoid this one. So this particular method will be order of n square when we try to do it for each and every element in 2 loops. But we have another way for doing this one, which is order of n time. So now we will see how we are going to do this. So initially we are going to have these 4, right? So here we have the length of the array, that is 3, and then we have the total sum of the array. So if we sum them, we are going to get 10 here. Then we have pre-sum, which will be 0. Then we are going to have the result list, which is initialized as 0 at the start. So this is done based on the length of the array. We have 3 values, so 3 zeros here. So first we are going to consider 2, and we are going to update the total by subtracting this 2, right? So total is going to become 8 now. So what we are going to do here is that we are going to calculate the sum of absolute differences on the left side of 2, and we are going to calculate the sum of absolute differences to the right side of 2. In order to calculate the left side, we have to multiply the current value 2 with its index. So its index is 0. Then we need to reduce the prefix sum, right? Prefix sum is 0 here, so it is going to be 0. So we can see that here on the left side we don't have any values, so it's going to be 0. Now we need to try to find the right side of 2. So here we are going to get a value, since we have 3 and 5 to the right of 2. So first we need to calculate the length of the array, that is 3, which is nothing but n, minus the current index, that is 0. The current values index is 0, right? And we need to reduce by 1. So here we are going to get 2, right? So here we are going to get 2. Now we need to multiply this 2 with the current value. The current value is 2, right? The current value is 2. So here we are going to get 4. Then we need to subtract this 4 from the total sum. We need to subtract this 4 from the total sum. So here we are going to get 4 again. So total is 8, and here we are going to get 4. So this calculation we saw at the start, right? So if we try to do the sum of absolute differences between 2, 3 and 2, 5, we are going to get 4. So 2 minus 3 plus 2 minus 5. So here we are going to get 1, here we are going to get 3. By adding these two, we are going to get 4. So it's working. So then we need to add this left and right. We are going to get 4. Since 0 plus 4 is going to be 4, we need to replace this 4 in the ith index of result list, right? So here we are going to replace with 4. Then we need to update the prefix sum by adding the current value, right? So now we need to take the next value, that is 3, right? So we need to update the total by subtracting 3 from the total itself, right? So total becomes 5 now. So now we need to calculate the sum of absolute differences to the left side of 3 and sum of absolute differences to the right side of 3. So in the left side we have 3 and 2. So here we are going to get 1. So we will check. So for that we first take the current index value, that is 1. So 3's index is 1. Then we need to multiply with 3 itself with its value. Then we need to subtract the prefix sum, that is 2. Prefix sum is 2. So here we are going to get 1, right? So both are same. So then we need to find the right side of 3, that is 3 minus 5. That is only one value, right? 3 minus 5. So we have to get 2. So let's check. So first we need to take the length of the array, that is 3. The total length is 3, that is n, right? 3, and we need to subtract by 1. Then we need to subtract by the current index 1 itself. Right? The current index value is 1 as well. So here we are going to get 1. Then we need to multiply with the current value, that is 3. So we have 3. Then we need to subtract this 3 from the total sum. So total minus 3. So total is 5 minus 3 is going to be 2, right? We need to add 2 and 1 and we need to update in the current index value in the result list. So by adding 1 and 2 we are going to get 3. We are going to replace 3 here in the current index value. Then we need to update the prefix sum by adding the current value to the prefix sum. So current value is 3. Previously it was 2 in the prefix sum. So we are going to get 5. So then we need to pick the next value, which is 5. So we need to update the total by subtracting by 5 within itself. So now we need to calculate the sum of absolute differences on the left side of 5. So 5 minus 2 is going to be 3, right? Then we need to add 5 minus 3, which is going to be 2. So here we are going to get 5. So let's check. So first we need to take the current index value, which is 2. So the current value's index is 2, right? Then we need to multiply with the current value. So here we are going to get 10. And we need to subtract it by prefix sum. So here we are going to get 5. And we don't have to calculate the right side since there is no value here. So we can just avoid that. So obviously this side will be 0. So by adding these two, we are going to get 5. We need to replace this 5 in the current index in the result list. So here we are going to put 5 and we need to update the prefix sum by adding 5 to the prefix sum, right? We are going to get 10. So now we have done with all the values in the original array. So we can just return the result, right? That's how the logic is. Now we will see the code. So before we code, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please like and subscribe. This will motivate me to upload more videos in future. Also check out my previous videos and keep supporting, guys. So initially we are going to have the total length of the array. Then we are going to have the total sum. Then we are going to have the pre-sum set to 0. Then we are going to create the result list of zeros at the start based on the length of the array, right? So here we are going to iterate through the array. So first we need to update the total sum by subtracting the current value from the total sum. Then we need to calculate the sum of absolute differences in the left and right side. Then we need to update the pre-sum by adding the current value to it. And then we need to sum the calculated left and right. So then we need to update that value current index in the result list, right? Then finally we need to return the result. That's all the code is. Now we will run the code. As you guys see, it's pretty much efficient. So time complexity will be order of n and space will be order of n as well. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe. This will motivate me to upload more videos in future. And also check out my previous videos. Keep supporting. Happy learning. Cheers guys.